Hello, welcome back to Be a Legend. We're going to start today's episode slightly differently to what we normally do, and we're going to go straight in to the draw for the Europa League. Well, I say the draw. There's a slight cock-up, but I'll explain more in a moment. And here we are with the Europa League draw, and I was meaning to do the draw and I recorded it as the draw happened just for the effect and the excitement and all the rest of it. Then realised like a complete buffoon, I hadn't turned the microphone on, and I had actually then carried on with the save and couldn't go back to do it again because it would have completely spoilt, and I've had to replay all the games and so on and so forth. So we are stuck with the draw as already been made, so apologies for the non-excitement, but we have drawn, as you will see, Benfica, Hajduk Split and Osasuna in our particular group. Benfica and Hajduk Split, obviously I would say probably the top two, but if we can get a result out of either of those two, then we do stand a bit of a chance. And obviously we would hope that we could get some results against Osasuna, who were the fourth seed in this particular group. How does it pan out? As you will see, we are playing Osasuna first, and that will be coming up in this episode. Hajduk Split second, Benfica then home and then away. That's as we go end of October into November. And then as we get to the depths of November and December, we will be playing away to Osasuna and finishing up with a home match against Hajduk Split. We'll see how we go. I'm not going to go through each individual group. I think that is a bit mad. What we will do, though, is I think they're in Group C. Brighton were the other English side in the draw. Lazio, Young Boys and Ferencvárosi from Hungary are in their group, so we're keeping one eye on how they do as well. If you've got a favourite team, European team, are they in this year's Europa League? Oh, do you know I can't do this? Europa League. Let's have a quick look down. We'll go down slowly just to see if you can see your team. Right down, and I fall off the edge. I seem to do that. Don't know if you can see your team in there, if you're interested. So that's how the Europa League pans out. As I say, we will be having the first of those Europa League games against Osasuna in this particular episode. It'll be our second game of the episode, so I look forward to doing that. And let's hope with a little bit of, as I say, if we can get some results against Benfica and Hajduk Split, then I think we possibly stand a bit of a chance to go through to the knockout stages. Fingers crossed, let's see if we can have a good season. So, having seen the drawn for the Europa League, let's get on with the episode. And our first game in the Europa League against Osasuna is coming up next. Welcome to episode 72. Yes, 72 of To Be a Legend. My name's Mark, and on today's episode, we have two games for you. Bournemouth in the Premier League and Osasuna in the Europa League Group F. And as you'll have seen from the draw, we've got a little bit of a toughy group, but I'm quietly confident that we could do something about that. What's been going on since you were last with us? Well, we're going to do a little bit of a highlights roundup very, very quickly. So we'll jump in that. You will see that we are 7th in the league. That will give you a little bit of an insight as to what's been happening. We've not been doing too badly, but things could have gone a little bit better. Here's the highlights package. And here is that first highlights package. First game of the highlights package, should I say, against Newcastle. Oh, turn the speakers off, Mark. And as you'll see, we are into the second half, and Abraham through, but he's been blocked by Burns. Flores clearing the ball into touch. 0-0 at half-time. Corner now from Haggy. And a headed goal from Burns. Who else? Finley Burns finding the net, putting us one up. And here we are, deep into injury time. Busquets wins the ball to Armstrong. Armstrong's got, well, he's in just acres of space, and Kovar can do little. Not quite sure what the defenders were doing there. If they'd actually got back and got on the line, then we're done. So really annoying. 4 minutes into injury time, and Newcastle have got us. And here's the highlights from the Leeds game. And here is the highlights from that game against Leeds. 2 minutes in, 0-0. Haggy. After a free kick from Henry. Henry back to Haggy, back to Henry. Leighton Stewart sneaked it in at the post. And with that 3 minutes on the clock, we are one up against Leeds. 23 minutes into the game now. And Leeds on the attack. Bashari to Hee-Chan, but he's put it wide, thankfully. Into the second half then, 60 minutes on the clock, on the hour mark, and it's headed forward. Blocked. Jasper. And Chan puts it away. He's been at us all game. How the heck did he do that? Hang on a minute. Whoa. Did he see his legs? I'm sure in FM22 that won't happen at all. Right, that's how it goes. Let's have a quick look then at what's well, not only what's been happening, you've seen what's happened. 2-1-1 draws has put us in the position that we're in. So let's have a look at a bit more detail around what's happened so far. And you come back. If you can hear noise in the background, it's absolutely tipping it down with rain outside. Absolutely chucking it down. Right, as you'll see, some teams have actually played, which has dropped us down to 7th place. But we do have games in hand over Liverpool, for instance, Chelsea, Manchester United. They've all played in their early games, which does mean if we can win this game against Bournemouth, it will put us on 11 points. It will put us up on amongst this lot, depending on how Manchester City get on. It will put us back up here. So we're not over perturbed at the moment with the league table. But as you'll see, as I say, we are down in that 7th place at the virtue of those 2-1-1 draws, and it would have been nice to have won one of them, especially the game at home against Newcastle. That was really annoying, losing that game 4 minutes into injury time. Should never have happened. I actually hold my hands up. We did actually go into a little bit of a waste time scenario, and it backfired on us. I didn't do it that early. We were in injury time. I said, let's waste a bit of time, kill the game. Didn't work. So, and be careful to do that again in the future, that's for sure. As mentioned, today's game's then away to Bournemouth, and then we're at home to Osasuna in the Europa League Group F. It will change the order that we watch the games in as we work through the season, but we'll come to that and worry about that as we get to it. FM22 is coming out very, very soon, so this will move to the second slot because the other series, the Sicilian Defence, is ending tomorrow. It's the final episode tomorrow, so you need to tune into that. And if you haven't been watching that series, then I suggest you go back and watch it from the start. But of course, FM22 is slotted to be released, or at least the beta version is just slotted to be released some point in the next week or so. So we're fingers crossed, because we're next Tuesday. I think we're 2 weeks away from the full release. So usually around about 2 weeks before. So we're thinking probably back end of this week. Next few days. We're on Wednesday today as I record this, so we're thinking Thursday, Friday, maybe at the weekend we may get a release. So I will be announcing the team that I am going to play as in the beta save. That will be coming up very, very soon, so watch out for the vid for that. Right, let's shut up and get on with the game. This is our game against Bournemouth in the Premier League. We do need to win this, really do. 3 points would be very good. And this is the team that we are putting out against Bournemouth for this one. And as you'll see, it's a familiar team. We do have a few injuries, though. Kovar is in goal. Toby Walker on the left. And Mabete Tabu and Burns in central defence, with the Lasala out on the right, as he does so well. Carroll and Henry in the midfield. Flores had dropped into this role, the Mazzala role, but that was because Matondo was going to be playing on the left, but he's injured. So Flores is going to play on the left. Hagi in the middle. He's not been having a great time of it of late, and I'm tempted, actually, to make him attacking midfielder. Let's just check roles here, because that is the best role for him. Otherwise, attacking playmaker. Attacking playmaker with that. Blakesley's out on the right again. He's not been playing particularly well on that right side. Leighton Stewart up front. On the bench today, Gomez, Robson, Beckett, Pike, Gomez, Thomas and Afri. You won't see our other new signing. I didn't show you the signings either, did I? Because the transfer window has closed now. Remind me, and I will have a look at them. Only one coming in, as it was. We didn't get Carter in the end. Manchester City sucked him up. And we did bring in Hendricks, I think it was. He came in, and he's injured, so he's not playing. That's why he's not showing up today. Right, I will shut up, and we'll go through to the game. And you join us as the teams come out here at Bournemouth for this fixture. We are up and running. Already moved up to 6th. I'm not quite sure how that's come about. We're playing in blue kit today. Lasala to Hagi. Back to Lasala, who pumps it forward but doesn't get there. But Taboo does. Gets it back to Hagi. Flores, not quite sure what he was trying to achieve there, but as it was, he fired it straight at the defender. We've won the ball back through Lasala. Blakesley now going on a dreamy run. Finds Flores, who's got him in space. Walker through, and Hagi, who has been scoring on international duty, and we've said maybe he can bring that back home with him. He has actually brought it back home with him and got a goal. We're up, dropped down to 7th now, according to that. That's not right. Flores to Walker. Walker, lovely ball. Just put that into space, and Hagi run into that space and put it away. Good stuff. Still showing us is in 7th. I don't think that's right. Well, there we go. We're up to 1st now. I did say it would put us up the table. We're back here now. Lasala to Burns. Need to protect this lead now. Lasala coming down the wing, looking for Blakesley, who's non-moving, but he's found room for Leighton Stewart. Carroll in midfield. Getting a lot of space there at the minute. Henry, Lasala. Henry through to Blakesley. Blakesley gets a goal. That went through the goalkeeper. An assist from Aaron Henry again. He's having a great game with assists. We're 2 up with 22 minutes on the clock. And I'm happy about that. Henry through to Blakesley. Blakesley and the goalkeeper's... I've put that down as a goalkeeping error because he put his hand out and I thought he'd saved it and it sort of deflected into the back of the net. We'll take that. Any day of the week, we will take it. Manchester City aren't playing or haven't played, so that could drop us down a bit. But at the moment, all things good. Right, Pinamonte has been tackled by Taboo, who's been playing very well. Blakesley, Carroll, Flores, Henry, Hagi, Lasala, Carroll. Nice build up here. Flores back flicks it to... And he's got Leighton Stewart in. That was Toby Walker again. I think it might have been offside there, actually, as it turned out. Leighton Stewart, but lovely ball here. Flores back heels it into the path of Toby Walker. And I think Stewart had just got himself into an offside position. Froggett's going to have trouble getting back in with Taboo there, because Taboo has definitely made a bit of a name for himself in that defence. Gets some really good tackles in. Blakesley picking up a yellow card again, as does Taboo, as we were talking about him. Good first half, though. 5 shots, 4 on target, 0.75, 48% of possession. Not as much possession as we would normally expect. They've had 3 shots, none of which have been on target. 0.21, 52% of possession. So they just get a little bit of edge on us on possession, but we're 2 goals up as it stands at half-time. We'll be right back with the second half. And you come back and join us. Leighton Stewart passes back to Carroll. Carroll to Taboo, Burns, Henry, and the highlight continues. Flores comes forward now because we're looking for our third goal here. Flores, he's got into the area. He's been tackled by Markovic. And Bournemouth come away with the ball through Ambalo. Pinamonte on the inside here. Well tackled by Henry, who got stuck in there. We have dropped down to second now as West Ham presumably have taken the lead in their game. They have against 2-1 against Wolves at the moment. Toby Walker with the throw-in to Haggy. Haggy now cuts inside. A long ball looking for Blakesley. He's found him. And Blakesley blazes it over the top. Under no pressure at all. Needed to control that ball and put it away. Would have given us a 3-0 lead and almost unassailable, I would have said. Walker to Flores. Walker. We're seeing a lot of Walker now. I think that's a good omen. Blakesley now has another pop. He's missed that one as well. He's playing well, but missing those balls over the top there. Walker again with a throw in. He's thrown it in too long and it's got away for Cook. Pinamonte. He's looking for players coming in, but as it is, it's gone out a goal kick. I thought that had gone out for a corner for a minute. Bournemouth have come back into it a little bit. Haggy is tired. He's been on international duty, scored a few goals. I think it might be time to give him a little bit of a rest. And Luke Thomas is going to come on in that position. As we don't have... or do we move Flores in there? And let's put Luke Thomas in... Oh, hang on, what happened there? For Haggy, there we go, and then put Luke Thomas out on the left, put Flores in the middle, and go out and make a difference. We'll tell him to do. Game back underway. As we go into the old 80 minutes, and it's not looking like we're in too much trouble here. Flores not having a good game. So is it time to have a little bit of a jiggle around here? Right, I'm tempted to move Blakesley into the middle there. I'm going to bring Afrey on for Stewart as our second change. Flores isn't playing well, and it might be that we have to swap them around. Have we got a left-sided midfielder? Robson can play in that left side. We'll put Robson in there. Get out there and make a difference. Do we drop a bit of praise as well? Can't right at the minute, but I think we will do. Drop a bit of praise. Buoyed everybody up. We're a bit tired in midfield now, but we are going to win this game. They've not really given us any pressure at all. And a good 2-0 win. We like that. Very happy with the result and the way that you played. Well done. We might just have to pat a few people. Haggy had a good game. So you did well out there. Josh Blakesley, he did well out there. We'll give him a pat. And to be honest, so did a lot of these guys. Kovar in the end. Very happy with your performance. And I think we also, Finley Burns, very happy with your performance. Aaron Henry. And I think we'll leave it at that, actually. Result sees Charlton shoot right up the table. Yeah, I'm pleased. Satisfying win. That has to be satisfying. We were excellent. Thought we deserved the win. And we are second after 5 games. Manchester City still have to play So we could drop down to third as it currently stands, but I will take third at this stage of the game. And we have gone back to winning ways, and especially away from home. That's really, really good. And obviously now we have that Europa Group F game coming up. So we'll see how we can perform against European opposition. That game will be next up on the episode. So be ready for that. I'm just having a look to see if there was anything that we need to know from this game. We are 8 unbeaten now in all competitions. I mean, not lost in the last 3 games of the season. And then obviously we've got that one thing we didn't mention. We didn't mention the EFL Cup. We have got Aston Villa in the EFL Cup. Aston Villa, I think, if my memory serves me right, are in the Championship. Yes, they are. So Aston Villa got relegated last season. So they're in the Championship. We're playing them in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. And I did say about transfers, didn't I? So very quickly, let's go to transfer history. Jorrit Hendricks, as you will see, is the other player coming in on a free transfer, and Dean Ashford was the only player I think going out from last time we had a look. And James Beadle as well. Oh no, James Beadle went out. Yes, sorry. Grajcek, Beadle, McAllister, Harvey, all gone out on loan. So that's where we're at. Toby Walker was the other player coming in, which I think we mentioned at some point or other, but that's where we are. Right, no more to do. Let's go through to our first Europa League game, and it's against Osasuna from Spain. And this is the team for our first foray into Europe. Kovar in goal, Walker, Mbete, Tabu, Burns and Lasala are our defence. Avila is back from injury, though not 100% fit, but I think we really do need him for this game, and he's okay. Avila and Henry are in midfield with Matondo, Haggy and Blakesley. Matondo again coming back in the attacking midfield. Stewart up front on the bench. Gomez, Beckett, Carroll, Flores, Robson, Thomas and Pike. No Afri on this one. I think he is available, and Gatsis is also coming back from injury, but not 100%. So that's the team that we are going to choose for this particular one. Let's see if we can get a result. And here we are at home for our first foray into Europe, and the game is underway. And let's see how we can do against Osasuna Spanish side. First quarter now gone and not a lot happening. If that's a little bit of nerves, they have a throw in their own area, I think. Leighton Stewart getting that. Matondo put him under pressure, and they've made a mistake. Matondo, Henry goes out wide. Walker, Toby Walker's gone down the wing. Matondo back inside to Henry. Henry has a shot and curled that around the goalkeeper. Lovely shot. I didn't see how many goals he's got this season, but he's been more assists than goals. But either way, fantastic. Walker back to Matondo, as I say, to Henry. Henry just took his time, saw the opportunity, curled it around the goalkeeper, and he has the ability to do that, does Aaron Henry, and the team would be sadly lacking without him. He's going to have another chance now. He's got a free kick. Can he make it 2? He can. That's his second goal of the season. So that must have been his first goal of the season. So not only does he provide assists, he provides goals. And we'll see it from a slightly different angle. Lovely. Goalkeeper actually got his hands to that, but I think it was going at such a rate of knots, he couldn't keep it out. Good start from Aaron Henry. And even though Benfica are winning, we do top the group at the moment by the virtue of 2 goals. Now we've dropped down to second, which suggests that Benfica have scored a couple more times. But anyway, it's a good start. Half time comes. That was pretty much the only two highlights. We'll take that. 18 minutes and 23 minutes from Aaron Henry, and 10 shots, 3 of which are on target. 1 XG, 67% of the possession. So we've been well in the game. And they've had 1 shot, of which it's only 1 on target, and 33% of the possession. It's a game we would expect to be winning. They are probably the 4th seed of this particular group. So it realistically is what we would expect at this stage, and to get a win under our belts against them is good. And from there we can move on, because we've then got to play the 2 big boys, Hajduk Split and of course Benfica. Yeah, half time, second half coming up very soon. And Leighton Stewart getting the second half underway, back to Avila, and we are underway again. Let's see. Just going to pause a second. Benfica are 4-0 up against Hajduk Split. They're really pulverising them at the moment, which is why they're top of the table. Hajduk Split at the bottom. So that's how it's all panning out. And we've got an injury to Blakesley. What's the injury? Potential arm injury. Hopefully it's not too much of a problem. We haven't got Gattises on the bench. Zach Pike is the obvious choice, I think, for this one. My assistant manager says anyone from 3. That's what we will do then. We'll pump fist, get out there and make a difference. That's bad news for Blakesley for our league games, but hey, gives the other people a chance. Avila not having a good game as we move into and down to 70 minutes. All right, 70 minutes comes. There is a corner. We'll have the corner first. Henry with the corner. Gets the ball in. It's headed clear, but only as far as Henry, who casually runs up to the ball. He's got Taboo out here. He's going to cross it for Lasala, though. Lasala back to Henry. Henry to Lasala. Crosses it in, looking for Batondo. He's hit the post. And that would have made it 3-0 and a comfortable win for sure. All right. 74 minutes on the clock. Let's just settle down a minute and just see if there's anybody that really needs a change. Avila's not been playing too badly. Leighton Stewart's not been playing fantastically, but I'm not sure we've got anybody on the bench really, apart from Thomas. And now Blakesley's gone off. We could take a Zach Sight, but try that again. Zach Pike into that position. But I think with Leighton Stewart, he's got the ability to do things. We'll leave him for a minute. It might be that we do give him another 5 minutes, or do we make the change now? Let's make the change. Zach Pike go in there, and then Leighton Stewart can come off, and we'll bring on Luke Thomas. Play him on the right. Was a free kick there, but it is Alan Henry with a free kick. It's his hat-trick. It's come off the post and it's gone in. Who's got that? Dermy Lasala, his first goal of the season. I'd like to see that again. I wasn't really paying attention. It all happened so quick. Henry, goalkeeper, saves it, and Lasala, he's whacked it in the side net, and that is our 3 goals, and that is a comfortable win, I think. Possibly the ability to make one more change in just a moment. And Matondo making a nuisance of himself. Aaron Henry's had a fantastic game there in midfield. Can't really see anybody else. I'm going to drop a bit of praise. We are 86 minutes. I don't think we're likely to do anything dramatically bad now and cave in, or at least I hope not. Bit of praise. Everybody's happy. Should get us down towards the end of the game. Aaron Henry looks like he's given everything. Right, he will be our final change, I think, is Aaron Henry, albeit Haggy. So Sammy Beckett coming on for him. I'm presuming that is our only change that we can make. I presume we can't make any more. I didn't check to see. Let's just try and do a Haggy change as well. No. We can't. Just checking. Just checking. And that is the end of the game. So, game over. I don't even think Henry got off the pitch. But he had a good game. 9.1 his final stats. And, yeah, all in all, I think that was a decent game. I think Outstretched Arms, very pleased with the result and the performance. Haggy, pleased with how you did. Avila, pleased with how you did. Aaron Henry, outstanding. Performance today was very good. Toby Walker's had another good game. Pleased with how you did. As has Betty Taboo. Finley Burns. Derma Lasala. And finally, Kovar. Pleased with how you did. Nobody coming on really did anything special, but that's how we go. Everyone enjoyed Aaron Henry's goal. Curling shot into the bottom corner, 23 metres. That silenced the opposition fans. How do you rate it? It was a fabulous strike. I think that's all you can say, really. So there we are. Second, Hajduk Split getting beaten by Benfica by 5-1 in our other group match, and beating Osasuna. That's probably the right way of pronouncing it, to put them third. So 3 points on the board. I think it's Hajduk Split is up next, or is it Benfica? No, it's Hajduk Split next. So we'll see how all that pans out. Anyway, right. That is the episode. We will be back. I'm just counting down now. Don't hold me completely to this. I'm not sure whether we're going to come back for Hajduk Split, because it could be that we have Hajduk Split there being the last game. And we come back for the Benfica game. We'll either be back for Hajduk Split and West Brom, or we'll be back for Everton and Benfica. I'm not sure how that's working out, because Man United should have been in this one. So it'll be 1, 2. No, it's more likely to be Everton, Benfica. The Hajduk Split, we will be playing offline, and then come back for the Everton Benfica in the next episode. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Keeps you up to date with all future episodes of this particular series, To Be a Legend. We are in the final season now. When we get to the end of the season, it will die, the series anyway, by which time FM22 will be released. As mentioned earlier in the episode, we are now into the week when we expect the beta version to be released. And watch out for a little video telling you when or what I'm going to play as the beta version, beta save. And then, of course, on the 9th of November, the full version will be released, or should be released, and which will allow us then to get into a full save. And what that looks like yet, I haven't fully decided, but it will be a journeyman stroke, similar to what we've done now. New episodes of this particular series, until it finishes, obviously now move, because this is the last one for this week, will actually move to a Tuesday and a Friday, and we might stick in some extra episodes, just to make things jog along a little bit. And might even stick a Hajduk Split, just one game special in somewhere along the line. I don't know quite how we'll work it out yet, but I'll have a look at it. But we'll go to a Tuesday, Friday release now from next week. So Tuesdays and Fridays at 4:15 p.m. Ready, but just in case the beta comes out, and then the beta save will fall into the Monday and the Thursday slots. If you want to keep up to date with what's happening, which I think is an excellent time to do that, because there's lots happening, especially with FM22 coming out, then you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you on the next episode. It'll be episode 73, and is currently slated to be out on Tuesday, unless the beta drops, and in which case we'll probably be pulling out a first episode of that, and in which case it might move back to Wednesday. Join me on Twitter. It will tell you when these are being released over the next week, which might be jogged about a bit dependent on when the beta version is released. Till then, I wish you a Bond farewell and see you soon. Bye now.